is really like, I love real estate for many reasons. Obviously the money is great, but it sounds so cliche, but I really don't care about the money, to be honest. I love the flexibility. I have 3 children. I have an 18-year-old, a 16-year-old, and a 7-year-old. And every one of my children have had me around for everything. I don't miss a game. I don't miss them off the bus. I travel all over the world for them for sports. We're a very big sport family. So the fact that I can make my own schedule, be an amazing mom and a wife and a business person all at the same time is my biggest flex. So I love doing that. And I love being a woman in the industry. And I love telling people what to do. So I look forward to meeting you.
I think that's the most admirable quality.
My wife.
Listen, Amal would literally sell a house, handle construction, and sell her husband's services all on one call. And I'm like, how the fuck do you do all this, And this is 14 years ago, before social media was LinkedIn was the only thing that we had.
Out at the same time.
Yeah. She's a no nonsense, no bullshit. She'll drag you out of the house, and I admire that, holding the fort down. Yeah. And her husband's no pushover. He's just a smart guy, he lets her.
Yeah. You like to do it, I'll let you do it.
Yeah, whatever.
Good guy, just let you do it.
Yeah.
Mr. Morga?
So my name is Greg Morga. I'm a mortgage lender with AMAC Home Mortgage. I actually met Jeff because he had a Facebook post where he quizzed people about how he got a cryptocurrency deal done, I think it was. And I always go with my gut, right? And I just knew he was different. And I'm very, very big on mentorship. I've been in the industry since 2019. I was fortunate through a lot of dedication, hard work to be able to build a pretty big business for being new and running my own branch. But you always got to get better, right? And I just had that feeling that he knew a lot more than most people you get from coaching, so I reached out to him, and ever since then he's been my mentor. He's helped me through a lot. He's considered a big brother of mine to me. I'll tell you 3 things that I believe are essential for how I grew my business. Number 1 was stay humble, right? Number 2, my number 1 rule is that when you say you're going to be at a meeting, you go. I've never missed a meeting. If I tell someone I'm going to be somewhere, I'm always there, because then they trust you, right? And then number 3, know your worth. And that is not an oxymoron to be humble and know your worth. I'd rather be truthful than tell you what you want to hear, right? So that's really helped me. Going through the pandemic, what helped me as a mortgage lender get through during 2021 was a lot of coffee, because it was 17,000 refis a day. But going through those years, the transition of heavy refinance to very hard to get a deal, margin compression, I think it's just blocking out the noise, right? Not letting the markets and Google and other people that are not in the trenches telling you how much money you should make and how much you can make. It's just believing in yourself, sticking to what made you who you are in the first place, and just constantly doing that every single day. And also having a family to support that as well. I wouldn't be here without my son and my wife. One more thing that has really helped me too is I started focusing on my personal life a little bit more. I was really like a workaholic. I still am, he knows. But getting healthy, eating the right way, being active, being okay with leaving the office, and being, what's the difference between an emergency and something that can be handled the next day? That has actually made me more focused and more profitable. So, and then one more thing I would say is if I just listened to what Jeff told me 9 months prior, most of the time I probably would have a lot less stress, but it's a learning curve.
And a lot more money.
Yeah.
One thing I'll tell you about Greg is he works harder than anybody, probably even harder than I did early on in my career. So one thing I've always admired about him is his hard work, and I've never met somebody that doesn't like Greg Morga unless he's a threat to them, right? So hard work is good, but being a good person is probably a little bit better. So when you compound those 2 things, you're sitting here with somebody that in his 2nd or 3rd year in the business cleared over $1 million on a W-2. Putting that out there. So I admire that. My shining star, what do you got?
Rachel Melito.
Recently married.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
I heard half congratulations. I heard half ugh. That was a tug here, huh? I got more of.
Bites the dust now.
Thank you, thanks. I'm a real estate broker associate with a small boutique brokerage in Bergen County. Going on, this will be year 7 for me. It's a journey. I think I guess I met Jeff through social media, and then I formally met you when you
Podcast.
invited me to your Deposit That podcast.
We had a bunch of people on Deposit That here, a couple.
Which was my first podcast ever, and very nerve-wracking, but
Made it.
yeah. And some of the things that I got from that too was like, I learned that I don't say yes enough. Like, I need to say yes more, which is why I'm here. I'm here to network and meet people and, you know, bounce ideas off each other. And this year is my motivation is that, like, to put myself out there more, say yes more, and be involved and, you know, not just be on social media and communicate through there, but elsewhere. So first step is here. Looking to get my broker's license in PA, so if anybody is PA licensed or knows of anyone, I'd really like to chat on that. Also, sorry?
I can help you.
Oh, great.
His company's based out of Philly.
Okay, cool. Well, I have your info here, so that's good.
He's like a girl's best friend too for all you ladies in the room. So if anyone you're looking for like a male best friend, it's not a threat. It's Mark Lawrence.
50 platonic female.
Also a notary, so if anybody needs anything notarized, I got you there. And other than that, I really like what you said. Thank you for your 3 points there.
It was really like 7. He lied.
Well, then the plus one.
Typical mortgage guy. 3 points, not 7.
But I like that, and I'm a very happy person. I'm always smiling. I have on my phone smile every day as if I need that as a reminder, which I don't. But just if you'll take one thing away from what I am about to say is just smile because it's free. Yeah.
So like, if you guys can picture like a dark room, like a dark industry or like tough times, like Rachel's like always been that bright spot. Whether she posts or puts a video, like kind of like a model. Like you're never gonna hear any bullshit or negativity or complaining. Like you get up, you work, you smile, you know, you get shit done. You know, like I think again, like we need in this industry that constant positivity, right? Like that shining star that you know that North Star is always gonna be there. Like that's how I've always thought of it. So
Thank you.
we got it. Mr. Santos.